I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So as you're coming on up, I'll let you know that our co-ministers will be traveling to India during their sabbatical. A sabbatical is a time to be able to get some very well-deserved rest, some time to refill and rejuvenate and to learn. And that Bill and Barbara are going to be doing some of their learning in India, which is a country that is quite far away, almost on the other side of the world. And many people who live in India belong to a tradition and faith called Hinduism, and Hinduism has many, many gods and goddesses. I believe that it's 33,000, which is a way of saying a whole lot. One of those, my very, very favorite actually, is Lord Ganesh. Now, Lord Ganesh has the body of a young boy and the head of an elephant. An elephant head on a boy's body. And Lord Ganesh is the one to whom you pray and offer thanks before beginning anything new. And so it seems very, very fitting that before beginning a sabbatical that I share a story with you about Ganesh. Now, Ganesh is the child of the Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati. And one day, another god, Kabuli, was inviting them over to dinner. He was the god of wealth. And he was very full of pride. It was really important to him that people know just how much he had. And he was really afraid that anyone might find out that or think that he not have enough. And so, when he invited them over to dinner, and Parvati said, "You know, Ganesh can eat a lot." He said, "Oh, no, I will be able to feed him. I, of course, the god of wealth, can feed Ganesh." And Shiva said, "No, really, he can eat a lot." But he said, no, you come to dinner next week. I will be able to feed him. And so they went, and they entered his fine palace, and they saw a table that was spread with beautiful food, lots and lots of plates just piled high. And Ganesh sat down and began to eat. And he ate everything on his plate. And then he ate everything on all of the other plates. And quickly, people came from the kitchen and brought more food and more plates. And Kabuli began to worry. He began to worry not that Ganesh was not going to be satisfied. He was worried that people would think he didn't have enough. And so he said, "Go to all the houses, go to throughout all the village, bring more food and more food." And Ganesh kept eating. More and more food was brought. And he just kept eating. And pretty soon, he began to eat the furniture. Well, at this point, Kabuli began to be very afraid, and he finally went to Shiva and said, "What do I do? What do I do to stop this? He's going to eat my whole house." And Shiva said, "Go and find a small bowl of rice and offer it humbly." And so he went into the kitchen and he scraped the bottom of the rice bowl and he found a little tiny bit of rice and he prepared it and he brought it to Ganesh and said, "Here, please eat." And Ganesh took 2 bites and said, "Oh, thank you. I am satisfied." I hope I hope if you have things in your life that make you feel afraid, that you are able to find ways to let that go. And I hope that on your wonderful journey, that you have all obstacles removed, and that you have great joy. And may you have wonderful time in your religious exploration classes today,